the best in the deck. Avoid the 8s. They're a pain in the neck on Card Sharks. And here's the host of Card Sharks, Jim Perry.
Thank you. Thank you very much, and welcome to Card Sharks. I thank you. Gene Wood, those poems, but I understand help is on the way. Hopefully by tomorrow we may have a poem from someone in the audience. Right now we've got a game in progress, game number 2 in a best 2 out of 3 match. Let's get to the cards. Janice and Ann, if you will, fill in the cards, please. And we'll welcome our Card Sharks. Our champion, Linda McGregor. Hello, Linda. Nice to see you again.
Thank you. Good to be back.
Yes, you're doing very well in the game. Now, you know how much you've won?
I think $76.50.
No. 7,950. Yes. Isn't that nice?
It's wonderful.
That's good, and it's nice cash. You decide what you want to do with it and everything. Doing very well. Nice to see you again. Our challenger, this is Vanee Ashby. Hello, Vanee. Nice to see you again.
It's good to be back.
And we met you just briefly yesterday, so why don't you remind us about yourself?
Okay, I'm from Alpine, Utah, and I just finished my first year of teaching school last year.
Well, congratulations. That's an unusual name, Vanee. Where did that come from?
My father's name is Van, and guess what they wanted, boy or girl?
Oh, so they made Vanee.
Right.
Well, that's very sweet, very feminine. It suits you.
Thank you.
Good luck to both of you. Each player has her own deck of 52 playing cards, shuffled and cut before we go on the air. And the upper cards, the red cards, will be played by our champion, Linda, who has a 6 as her base card. The lower cards, the blue cards, will be played by the challenger, Vanee, who has a 7 as a base card. Before you can get to the cards, you must win a high-low toss-up question based on a poll of 100 people. We play the best 2 out of 3. Game number 1 went to Linda, so the pressure is on you, Vanee. And question 2 goes to you, Linda. We took a confidential poll of 100 women and asked them, have you ever told a man that you were a virgin when you really weren't? How many women admitted they had?
How many admitted to a man that they weren't?
Yes. No, how many said you ever told a man you were a virgin when you really weren't? How many admitted that they had told that little white lie there?
Oh, the lie? I would say 17.
17.
And no comment.
But no comment. Vanee, she says 17.
Go a little bit higher than that. Just a little.
A little bit higher.
Right.
The actual number of women who admitted they had told a man they were a virgin when they really weren't is 5. Not higher, it's lower. Linda. People are basically honest. We left off with a 6 as your base card. Linda, you won the question. You have the right to change it.
I think I'm going to keep that 6, and I'm going to go higher.
Higher than a 6? No, it's a 3. It's not higher. So you lose that card, and you give Vanee a chance to play off the 7. You didn't win the question. You can't change it, Vanee. You must play it. Call this.
Oh, I don't like the 7. I'm going to go lower.
You're going against the odds. Lower than a 7?
Yes!
And she's right. It's a 2.
Yes, I like that, and I'm going to have to go higher.
And she's going to continue higher than a 2. It is another 7.
Yes, and I'm going to freeze right there.
We'll move over to the freeze bar. Can't take those cards away from you. Vanee needs just 2. Janice will fill in the space for you, Linda. And the question goes to you, Vanee.
Yes.
We asked 100 pediatricians, do you like children? How many baby doctors said they did not like children?
I think they've got to like children to be in that business, so I'm going to say, how many did not? I'm going to say 17.
17. That's what you said the last time, Linda. What do you think?
I hope they all love children, so I'll say lower.
You say lower than that. The actual number of pediatricians who do not like children is 4. Very much lower, Linda.
Restores the faith.
Linda, you liked the 6 before. Now what do you want to do with it?
I think I better change it. I'll listen to the audience this
Here's
time.
the next card off the top of your deck. It is an ace.
Oh, all right. I'm going to go lower.
Lower than an ace. Yes, it's a queen. Still a good card.
I'm going to go lower again.
Lower than a queen. It's a 2, very much lower.
I'm going to go higher.
Higher than a 2. It is a 6. Now you need just 1 for the win, but you could lose them all.
I'm going to go, and I'm going to say higher.
You're going to go for
Let's go for it.
If this is higher than a 6, you've won 2 in a row in the championship. If not, Vanee is still in it for the win. Yes! It's a win. She did it again. this. When those cards get going for you, they get hot.
I know.
Vanee, thank you for joining us.
I love being here.
That's
Thanks.
nice. We have some nice
Thanks.
parting gifts for you. Thank you, Vanee. Linda, come on down. Congratulations again.
Thank you, Jim.
We're going to play the money cards where Linda can win thousands of dollars right after we take a look at this commercial message. Linda McGregor, our champion. Boy, when you get on a roll, you get on a roll. Those cards just turn over for you.
Don't they? It takes a while to get started, though.
Well, let's get started early over here. Let's open the board and get to the money cards. Let's do it for the cash now. $200 in the game, as always, yours to keep. Brand new money to play with. Brand new deck of cards. And this time you're going to bet that money starting on the bottom line with $200. We'll give you 3 cards. Your decision how you bet them. Up to the second level, we add another $200 of betting money. $50 minimum bet till you get to the top card, the big bet. There you've got to bet at least half the money. And that's paid off for you very well so far. A lot of money up there, Linda. Let's get it. $200.
Let's go.
And your first base card, hopefully it'll be all you'll need. It is an 8. Oh, you can change it.
Let's change that
Let's
8.
see. This one you must play. It is a 10. A little
All
better
right.
card. $200 and a 10, Linda. What's your bet on
I'll
this
bet
card?
100 and I'll go lower.
$100. Half the money right away. Lower than a 10. Oh, no, it's another 10.
Here I
You
go
and your
again.
doubles, Linda. You've got $100 and a 10.
I'm going to bet the whole 100 and I'm going to go lower.
All right, this got to be this time. $100 lower than a 10. Yes, it's a 2. That's the way to get them. Now you're back up to $200 with a great card.
I'm going to bet all 200 and I'm going to go higher.
$200 higher than a 2. It is a 9. $400 as we move the 9 up. The other $200 of betting money goes over to you. $600 and a 9.
Okay, I'm going to bet $300 and I'm going to say lower.
Big bet, half the money. $300 lower than a 9. It's a 6. You're right. $900 and a 6, Linda.
I'm going to bet 500 and I'm going to go higher.
Again, a big bet. $500 higher than a 6. No, it's a 2. Now you've got a great card and you're down to $400. $400 higher than a 2. It's a 5. Now you're back up to $800. We'll move the 5 up. You must bet at least $400. You can bet more. You've got $800 and a 5. Linda, what's your big bet? All of it. $800 on a 5 you're betting. Now, I understand we did not hear you over the microphone, but I heard you, Linda. Is that correct?
Yes.
$800. The whole thing. Higher than a 5 for $800. You'll have nothing or $1,600. Come on, card. No! Doggone it.
Whoa, that was tough.
That was a big bet, but, well, that's the first time they failed you, though, Linda. Come on down here. You've been doing very well. No complaints, right?
None at all. None at all.
Because right now you've got $8,050, and we'll meet a new challenger right after we take time out for this. Not bad.